What's up, guys? It is me, Norlo Bomber, and today we are going to be continuing our Kingdom Hearts 30 Day Challenge. We're going to be talking about whatever the topic is for today. Let me just take a look really quick. Day 29, least favorite world. Well, for this one, I am automatically going to have to ban putting Atlantica as the least favorite world, because that would be the majority of players' least favorite world. If really think about it, I guess 100 Acre Woods or Port Royal from Kingdom Hearts 2. And honestly, now that I really think about it, and I was really hard on 100 Acre Woods a couple years ago, but I've sort of, I don't know, gotten used to it at this point, more like tolerated it. So I'm gonna have to say Port Royal. And the main reason why I didn't like Port Royal, I was never a huge fan of Port Royal when since I was a kid, and I think it mainly just had to do with the fact that I don't know, the constantly going to different places on a ship and having to constantly fight people on that ship, like on the Black Pearl of the Interceptor, when you're trying to go places, it just seemed boring to it was just boring to me, and I didn't like it. And I really didn't like the final boss associated with the second visit, so I think that may have something to do with it. But yeah, that's my least favorite world in all of Kingdom Hearts. And it's not just that, it's also, when I initially saw the pirates that you fight, I thought it was an interesting concept. You fight pirates that are the undead, and you have to fight them in the moonlight, and I thought that was really interesting at first. And then they start getting really annoying, because it's like they're hugging the shadows. Because you can't fight them when they're in the shadows. You have to fight them in the moonlight. But it seems like they choose to always just stay in the shadow, and you have to either have them attack you to force them into the sunlight or the moonlight, or do something else entirely. And it just seemed boring to me. Not to mention, it seemed freaking tedious at times with you going to places. It's like you show up, you go to the island, and then you're going back to Port Royal, and you're going back to the island, and you're fighting pirates along the way. And then when you come to the second visit, you go back to the island. Then you go back and forth between the island, Port Royal, and the ship graveyard to try and find the nobodies. And then you go back to Port Royal. So that's just, I didn't like it. I didn't. So that's my least favorite world in Kingdom Hearts. Let me know what's your least favorite worlds in all of Kingdom Hearts and why. I'm definitely gonna pretty much tweet this on my Twitter. If you want to see the rest of the challenges, go right ahead. Also, hope everybody has a happy and safe New Year's. 2018 has certainly been a ride. It's been a fantastic year for Kingdom Hearts, with the exception of it being delayed. We had trailers, we had news, we had renders, we had screenshots, we had the works. So, hope you guys have a safe New Year's. This has been Norlo Bomber. Make sure you rate, comment, subscribe. Check out my Twitter and my Twitch. And I'm out.